This story is written by Ruskin Bond, who is a Indian author of British descent. I'm sure you have come across this name before. Currently, he lives in India only. He is uh, widely awarded, rewarded. He is considered to be a very well written, well read, widely read author in terms of children's literature. And some of his works are Our Trees Still Grow in Dehra. This is about there. When he says Dehra, it is referring to Dehradun. And the awards that he has been given are the Sahitya Academy Award, Padma Shri Award, and Padma Bhushan Award. Before we start the English, do you know which is the highest civilian award in India? Which is the highest civilian award in India? Civilian means the award that is given to civilians, not to soldiers. Soldiers are given awards like Paramveer Chakra, Veer Chakra, right? So, which one is the highest civilian award in India? Chand is saying Padma Shri. No, it is not. Which is the highest civilian award? It is called Bharat Ratna. It is called Bharat Ratna. Bharat Ratna is the highest civilian award. When you get time, find out about more civilian awards of the country and which is the highest, which ranks below. Find it out. Good for your GK. So I am going to read the first two paragraphs and I have already shared it on your screen also. Quickly confirm that you are able to see it on the screen. Quickly confirm that you are ready with your textbooks. Okay.
Yes, sir.
It starts like this. The story starts like this. I was still a thief when I met Anil. And though only 15, I was an experienced and fairly successful hand. Anil was watching a wrestling match when I approached him. He was about 25, a tall, lean fellow, and he looked easygoing, kind, and simple enough for my purpose. I hadn't had much luck of late and thought I might be able to get into the young man's confidence. Reading it again. I was still a thief when I met Anil. And though only 15, I was an experienced and fairly successful hand. Anil was watching a wrestling match when I approached him. He was about 25, a tall, lean fellow, and he looked easygoing, kind, and simple enough for my purpose. I hadn't had much luck of late and thought I might be able to get into the young man's confidence. First question here is, what's the name of the thief? This is a story and not an autobiography. So definitely it is not, or I believe so, that it is not Ruskin Bond or the author who is the thief, but we don't know who the thief is. Definitely, Anil is not the thief. Anil is not the thief. Then who is Anil? Who is Anil? This story is written from the perspective of the thief. We can be more specific when we say perspective of the thief. What other word can we use? Thief is who in this story? I am looking for a word that starts with an N. A word that starts with an N.
Narrator.
Narrator, correct. So in this story, the thief is the narrator. We need to be absolutely clear about this. And Anil, if I read it, if what I have understood from the first two paragraphs, Anil is perhaps going to be his next victim. The thief will try to rob Anil. Why am I saying that? What is it in the text that makes me say that Anil is going to be the victim? As Satyam rightly pointed out, from the line where it says, he looked easygoing and kind and simple enough for my purpose. So what is my purpose? Who is me? Who is I? Thief. What is my purpose? Stealing. So there is this person, we don't know who he is, but he's a thief and he's scouting for victims. He's looking out for victims. He's searching for the next victim. Another question. We are still understanding who the characters are. How young is the thief?
Only 15.
Only 15 years, your age. And what does the thief think about himself or herself?
He is an experienced thief.
The thief thinks that he or she is experienced. Is there anything in this first two paragraphs which tells us that this thief is a male, is a boy and not a girl? No, there isn't any.
Yes.
Is it there? Okay, tell me what is it in the first two paragraphs which tells us that it's
Approached
a boy?
him. Sir, approached him. Agar she is a girl, so her, there will be her, but there is him.
See,
When
the
wrestling match, I approached him. He was about 25, a tall, lean fellow.
very good.
Young
When
man
he says,
confidence.
I approached him. Okay, I approached him. This him refers to whom? The thief or the Anil?
Anil.
No, it refers to Anil. So Anil is a boy, we know it. But where is a pronoun which tells us, or where is any adjective or anything that tells us that this thief is a boy and not a girl? I don't see it. I still don't see it. Okay,
Young man's confident.
कहाँ लिखा है?
I might be able to get into the young man confidence.
So this
Anil
young man is referring to Anil. I might be able to get into the young man's confidence. He's sizing up his victim. वो दूर से देख रहा है अनिल को और उसके बारे में सोच रहा है कि ये कैसा होगा, यहाँ पर मैं चोरी करने की कोशिश करूं कि नहीं करूं. We still don't know whether the thief is a boy or a girl. Are you still not convinced, or are you convinced now?
convinced, sir.
For us to understand before we move forward, I'm sure some of you would know it already. And the phrases are fairly successful hand. A hand is a part of a body. What is the meaning of successful hand?
Experience.
Experienced person. Experienced person. A successful hand doesn't refer to a particular part of the body. It means a successful person. And here in this case, he's almost boasting that I'm still only 15, very young, but I have had a lot of experience in stealing and I am good at it. I'm good at it. But there is some opposite information in the second paragraph, which tells us that no, he is not that successful. Find out and tell me where it is.
I hadn't had much luck of late, and though I might be able to get into the young man confidence.
Not the entire sentence, Satyam, but yes, you are there. Where he says, I hadn't had much luck of late, मतलब recently मुझे ज्यादा सक्सेस नहीं मिला, मेरा भाग्य अच्छा नहीं रहा. एक तरफ वो कह रहा है, on the one hand he's saying that he's an experienced he or she, the thief is an experienced hand and fairly successful hand, but at the same time the thief is saying that of late, in the recent past, I haven't had much luck. Good. So we have now some starting understanding of the two characters that we are dealing with in this story. I, the thief, Anil, the potential victim. He doesn't want to share his money. Okay. What is the other possibility?
He wanted to test the boy.
Correct. Maybe he is trying to test the truthfulness of the thief. Possible. Yes, correct. Or Anushka is saying he just doesn't want anyone to work with him. Yes, possible. It is also possible that there is no work. It is also possible that he is employed. He genuinely doesn't have any money. Right? Khadija is saying he wants to steal. Maybe Anil is able to understand, think, or he's sensing that this person, a stranger, who has introduced himself as Hari Singh may not be a nice person. So he's saying, no, I can't pay you. Okay, who will read the next 2 paragraphs? Next 4 paragraphs, rather. I see a hand going up. Aman's hand is up again. We'll wait for someone else. Someone who hasn't read. Anushka. 4 paragraphs.
I thought that over for a minute. Perhaps I had misjudged my man. I asked, "Can you feed me? Can you cook?" "I can cook." I lied again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5.
One more line. Go ahead.
If you can cook, then maybe I can feed you.
Thank you, Anushka. So another interesting conversation, and be very, very pay attention. Otherwise, we will lose track of who is saying what. So to again go back a bit, the thief has said, Anil has said hello to the thief. The thief has said, let me work for you. Anil has said, but I can't pay you. I thought that over for a minute. Now this I is again referring to the thief, because thief is the narrator. मैंने सोचा इसके बारे में कि I can't pay you के बारे में मैंने सोचा 1 मिनट. Perhaps I had misjudged the man. देखो हमने 5 मिनट 10 मिनट पहले ही ये सोचा था that perhaps the thief has misjudged Anil. Anil is not as simple as he thought he may be. I asked once again, no confusion. I is the thief. Thief is asking, can you feed me? क्या तुम मुझे खिला सकते हो? Can you cook? Who is saying can you cook?
Anil.
Correct. Can you cook? So when the thief is asking, can you feed me? Anil is asking, can you cook? The thief is saying, I can cook. I lied again. ये तो कुछ सच बोलते ही नहीं है. I can cook. I lied again. If you can cook, then maybe I can feed you. अगर तुम खाना बना सकते हो, तो maybe I can feed you. What situation might be? Why is he saying that I cannot pay you? Anil is saying that I cannot pay you. But if you can cook, maybe I can feed you. क्या हुआ होगा? Guess करो, मुझे भी नहीं पता.
I think that if he was a farmer, he did not have money, he had ration, that if the boy would cook, he would get food.
Yes, possible. Correct, Satyam. Right? Good. So maybe this person has raw food but not cooked food and doesn't have money. Let's carry on. I will read the next paragraph. I'm missing the reading part. He took me to his room over the Jamna sweet shop and told me I could sleep on the balcony. Please don't lose track of the pronouns. He took me to his room over the Jamna sweet shop and told me I could sleep on the balcony. But that meal I cooked that night must have been terrible, because Anil gave it to a stray dog and told me to be off. But I just hung around, smiling in my most appealing way, and he couldn't help but laughing. Interesting situation. So who lives over the Jamna sweet shop?
Anil lives. Anil.
Anil lives over the Jamna sweet shop. So Anil has now taken the thief to his home. And he said he could sleep on the balcony. There is a balcony in his house. But the meal I cooked that night must have been terrible, because who cooked this meal?
Thief.
Thief cooked something. Okay. But what happened to the food? Who ate that food? What happened to the food?
The food was terrible.
And so what was done with the food?
He gave to dogs.
Anil gave it to the stray dogs.
What is a stray dog?
रोड पे रहने वाले कुत्ते.
Yes, not a pet dog. Not a pet dog. तो thief ने खाना बनाया And instead of them eating, Anil gave it to the stray dog. और उसने बोला, be off, जाओ यहाँ से. But did the thief leave, or what did he do?
He just hung around him.
He stayed there, smiling. अभी भी smile कर रहा है. And he couldn't help but laughing. और thief के इस behavior को देखकर अनिल भी हंसने लगा. चांद, next paragraph.
Later, he patted me on the head and said, "Never mind. He'd teach me to cook. He also taught me to write my name and said he would soon teach me to write whole sentences and to add numbers." I was grateful. I knew that once I could write like an educated man, there would be no limit to what I could achieve.
Please continue.
It was quite pleasant working for Anil. I made the tea in the morning and then would take my time buying the day's supplies, usually making a profit of about a rupee a day. I think he knew I made a little money this way, but he did not seem to mind.
Thank you, Chand. So clearly it seems the thief did not leave Anil's place. क्या हुआ? He patted me on the head. उसने सर पे थपकी दी. And said, never mind. भूल जाओ, खाना जैसा बना था. He would teach me to cook. माने Anil will teach the thief to cook. So he taught him cooking. He also taught me to write my name and said he would soon teach me to write whole sentences and to add numbers. So forget about money, forget about work, forget about cooking. He is teaching. Anil is teaching the thief. Anil is teaching the thief. I was grateful. Who is grateful?
Thief.
The thief.
The thief. And why is he grateful? He is explaining, I knew that once I could write like an educated man, there would be no limit to what I could achieve. Why is he grateful? Now it is clear that we are talking about a boy thief and not a girl thief. Because he's saying educated man. Why is he grateful?
Because if he will be educated man, then there would be no limit
To what?
of achieving something.
Yes. Now that is what is written in this paragraph. What do you mean by that? No limit to what I could achieve. What is it that he will be able to do? And what is it that he will not have to do? Reading the chats. What is it that the thief may not have to do once he gets educated?
He would not have to steal.
Thank you, Satya. So clearly now we are getting a sense that this person, whoever this person is, called himself Hari Singh, 15 years old, experienced thief, seems he does not really like stealing. Right? And then he says, it was quite pleasant working for Anil. Now he has started enjoying working for Anil. I made the tea in the morning, सुबह चाय बनाता था, and then would take my time buying the day's supplies. दिन भर के लिए सामान खरीदता था, usually making a profit of about a rupee a day. How is he making profit? By buying supplies. What is happening here?
Some rupees would be left.
Yes. So maybe Anil is giving him some money to buy the supplies. He goes to the market, shops, and he negotiates well with the shopkeepers, and he keeps whatever he is able to save. And he's saying, I think he knew I made a little money this way. That the thief thinks that Anil knew that he was doing this, but he did not seem to mind. उन्होंने कुछ बोला नहीं, करने दिया उसको जो भी. Who is going to read the next paragraph? 2 paragraphs. Kartik is saying he keeps the change. Yes, maybe. Waiting for your hands going up. Who will read the next 2 paragraphs? Okay, Aman, go ahead, read.
Anil made a money by fits and starts. He would be borrow 1 week, lead the next. He kept worrying about his next quiz, but as soon as he arrived, he would go out and celebrate. It seems he wrote for imagines a quiz why to make a living. One evening he came home with a small bundle of notes saying he had just sold a book to a publisher at night, and I saw him stuck the money under the mattress.
Anil made money by fits and starts. By fits and starts means not regular. कभी होता है, कभी नहीं होता है. Fits and starts. He would borrow 1 week, lend the next. किसी हफ्ते वो उधार ले रहा है, किसी हफ्ते वो उधार दे रहा है लोगों को. He kept worrying about his next check. Check is a way of paying money. We don't always give cash. We also give check, जिसमें लिखा होता है I promise to pay this much. We can take that leaf to the bank, and when we give the check leaf to the bank will pay us the cash. But as soon as it arrived, he would go out and celebrate. पैसे रेगुलरली नहीं आ रहे हैं, लेकिन जैसे ही आते थे, he would go and celebrate. It seems he wrote for magazines. Now the thief is thinking maybe he's a writer. A queer way to make a living. A very strange way to make a living. पैसा कमाने का बड़ा अजीब तरीका है मैगजीन के लिए लिखना. Thief के लिए बड़ा ये नया है कि कोई राइटर भी होता है क्या? Thief is thinking. One evening, he came home with a small bundle of notes saying he had just sold a book to a publisher. Is it a good news or bad news for a writer, for an author? Someone who has sold a book to a publisher.
Good news.
Good news. Good news. Because writers make money by selling books. At night, I saw him tuck the money, not stuck, Aman, tuck the money under the mattress, not mattress, mattress. Mattress is gadda, the bistar. So, एक शाम को, on one evening, Anil has returned home with a bundle of notes. And he said that he has sold a book to the publisher. Publisher will print the book and sell it to a large number of people. And a portion of the selling price, the revenue will come to the author, to Anil also. So उनको advance भी मिलता है writers. And what did he do with the money? He tucked it under the mattress. बिस्तर के नीचे उसने रख दिया. क्यों रखा बिस्तर के नीचे?
छुपा के रखा.
छुपा के रखा ताकि कोई चोरी ना करे. और घर में कौन है अनिल के?
Thief था.
Thief है, चोर है ना?
Because
Interesting
nobody can steal that money.
Yes, interesting plot. So we have a thief in the house. There is some money. Anil doesn't know, or we think that he doesn't know that this Hari Singh is a thief, and he is trying to keep the money safe by keeping it under the mattress. Next paragraph. Who is going to read? Okay, Ali Sadaf. Sadaf, please.
No. अली पढ़ेंगे तब. No. तो मैं थोड़ी ना बोली थी हाथ उठाने के लिए.
Read.
Okay. कौन सा मचा रहा है? It had.
I had been.
अरे हाँ. Sorry sir. I had been working for Anil for almost a month, and apart from chatting on the shopping, had not done anything. In my line of work, I had every opportunity for doing so. Anil had given me a key to the door, and I could come and go as I pleased. He was the most trusting person I had ever met.
Thank you,
दूसरा वाला
Sadaf.
भी सर.
Thank you, Sadaf. Then stop. So the next paragraph reads, I had been working for Anil for almost a month. So from the night of the wrestling match, when he came to the house, cooked badly, almost a month has passed. Apart from cheating on the shopping, now he is accepting, the thief is accepting that what he was doing. Earlier he called it profit. Now he is calling it cheating. Cheating on the shopping had not done anything in my line of work. बस इतना ही cheating किया मैंने. My line of work is cheating, stealing, doing the wrong things. मैंने और कोई गलत काम नहीं किया, बस shopping के time cheat करता था. I had every opportunity for doing so. मेरे पास बहुत मौके थे. Anil had given me a key to the door and I could come and go as I pleased. See what is happening here. A thief has a key to the house. But he's saying, I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't stolen from this man. I haven't stolen from this house. Only I have cheated while I was shopping. He was the most trusting person I had ever met. Who's he? Anil. Anil. The thief is saying, Anil is a trusting person. वो दूसरों पे भरोसा करता. And so he continues. And that is why it was so difficult to rob him. Because he's such a trusting person, I found it so difficult to rob him. It's easy to rob a greedy man. Greedy means lalchi. Because he can afford to be robbed. उनके पास जो लालची हैं वो पैसे कमाएंगे और उनका हम उनसे चुरा सकते हैं. Very interesting logic. We should not be stealing from anyone, but this is how he is justifying his work. Then he says, but it's difficult to rob a careless man. जो इंसान ज्यादा ध्यान नहीं रखता. चाबी किसी को भी दे दिए, स्ट्रेंजर को घर में ले आए. So thief thinks Anil is a careless man. Sometimes he doesn't even notice he's been robbed, and that takes all the pleasure out of the work. अगर मैं चोरी कर रहा हूं और सामने वाले को पता भी ना चले कि मैंने चोरी की है, तो उस चोरी का क्या मतलब? Very interesting thief we have. सिर्फ चोरी ही नहीं करनी है, सामने वाले को परेशान भी करना है. जब तक पता नहीं चलेगा सामने वाले को, चोरी करने में भी इनको मजा नहीं आता. Now all this has happened. 1 month has passed. He has had lot of opportunities. He hasn't stolen. Now comes this opportunity in the evening when Anil has come home with a bundle of notes and he has tucked in the money under the mattress. Well, it's time. I did some real work. अब समय आ गया है कि मैं कुछ real काम करूं अपने टाइप का. I told myself. मैंने अपने आप से कहा. Who? Thief. I'm out of practice. And if I don't take the money, he'll only waste it on his friends. After all, he doesn't even pay me. Again, see the logic. See how he's justifying the possible stealing he's going to carry out. He's saying, मैं चुरा लूंगा तो अच्छा है, अगर मैं नहीं चुराऊंगा तो वो अपने दोस्तों पे खर्च कर देगा, और वैसे भी ये मुझे पे तो करता नहीं है. पे नहीं करता, लेकिन घर पे रहने के लिए किराया भी तो नहीं ले रहा, खाना खाने का पैसा भी तो नहीं ले रहा है. So how can the thief say that he is not paying me? Is it true that Anil is not paying the thief?
He is paying by some other ways.
He is paying by some other means. Yes. So sometimes some things are not very, very explicit. Some things are hidden. We will have to understand. Sometimes or many times, parents will not give you the pocket money. Sometimes or most of the times, parents will love you. That is how they pay you. We need to understand this. Khadija, please read the next 2 paragraphs.
and fell on the bed. I sat up on the floor, considering the situation. If I took the money, I could catch the 10:30 express to Lucknow, slipping out of the blanket. Slipping out of the blanket. I crept up to the bed. Anil was sleeping peacefully. His face was clear and unlined. Even I had more marks on my face, though mine were mostly tears. My hand slid under the mattress, searching for the notes. When I found them, I drew them out a sound. Anil sighed in his sleep and turned on turned on his side towards me. I was startled and quickly crawled out of the room.
Thank you, Karthik. So, if I ask you to describe these two paragraphs with just one verb, what is happening in these two paragraphs? What is the action that is happening? What is the activity that is happening?
Stealing.
Stealing. Finally, the name of the chapter is The Thief's Story. And finally, we are talking about the act of stealing. And do you think there is a metaphor here, or there is some figure of speech here? Not metaphor. Do you see any figure of speech in these two paragraphs? Anil was asleep. A beam of moonlight stepped over the balcony and fell on the bed. Stepped over the bed? Moonlight stepping over the bed. Light के पैर होते हैं? What figure of speech is being used?
नहीं, उसका रोशनी.
What figure of speech is being used? Correct, Prachi, Khadija. The figure of speech is personification. Personification. He's saying that he's comparing the beam of moonlight as a person. जब हमारी खिड़कियों से जब लाइट आता है, whether it is sunlight or it is moonlight, तो एक straight line में travel करता है ना light. So he's comparing that to as if someone is stepping over the balcony, falling on and falling on the bed. I sat up on the floor. बैठे हैं, सो नहीं रहे हैं, चोरी करनी है. Considering the situation, thinking about कि क्या हो रहा है अभी, क्या situation है. If I took the money, I could catch the 10:30 express. What is this 10:30? 10:30 during the day or 10:30 during the night? Obviously during the night. कहाँ जाएंगे? लखनऊ. क्यों? लखनऊ में शायद ये रहते होंगे, उनका घर होगा वहां पे शायद. Slipping out of the blanket, कंबल से बाहर निकले. I crept up to the bed. बिस्तर तक गए. Crept. Did not walk. रेंगते हुए. Anil was sleeping peacefully. शांति से सो रहा था अनिल. His face was clear and unlined. Lines on the skin. हिंदी में क्या कहते हैं उसको, और इंग्लिश में क्या कहते हैं? Lines on the skin. A word starting with a W. Wrinkles. Correct, Khadija. WRINKLE. Wrinkles. Jhurriyan in Hindi. And jhurriyan, people say that we get jhurriyan, we get the wrinkles when we grow old. Also, we get the jhurriyan, we get the wrinkles when we are stressed, when we are not happy. And he's comparing. He's saying that his face was clear and unlined, whereas I had more marks on my face. Not just marks, scars, मतलब घाव. चोट लगा होगा कभी चेहरे पर, किसी से झगड़ा हुआ होगा, मुक्का लगा होगा, खून निकला होगा, चाकू लगा होगा. Those scars are still there. So he's comparing. When he's saying his face is clear and unlined, he's just reiterating that he looks to be very, very peaceful. आराम से सो रहा है, as a happy person, a careless person. My hand slid under the mattress. मैंने हाथ डाला गद्दे के नीचे, बिस्तर के नीचे. Searching for the notes. When I found them, I drew them out without a sound. बिना आवाज के मैंने निकाला. I'm an experienced thief. मैंने कर लिया. Anil sighed in his sleep. नींद में होते ही ना कभी कभी जब हम करवट बदलते हैं, Side means मुंह से आवाज निकालना, आह करना. And turned on his side. This is करवट बदलना in Hindi, towards me. So he was not turning towards me, but when I brought the notes out from under the mattress, he turned towards me. I was startled. Startled means surprised. And quickly crawled out of the room. Crept to the bed, crawled out of the room. Did not walk. Just like an animal. He crept in, stole, and he crawled out. Next 2 paragraphs, please. Prachi. Prachi, next 2 paragraphs. But she's not there.
Sir, he is not audible, but his mic is open.
Chanda, next 2 paragraphs.
When I reached the station, I did not stop at the ticket office. I had never bought a ticket in my life. But that station to the platform, the Lucknow Express was just moving out. The trains had still to pick up speeds, and I should have been able to jump into the carriages, but hesitated for some reasons, can't explain, and I lost the chance to get away. When the train had gone, I found myself standing alone on the deserted platforms. I had no ideas where to spend the night. I had no friend, believing that friends were more trouble than help. And I did not want to make anyone curious by standing at one of small hotels near the station. The only person I know really well was the man I had robbed. Leaving the station, I walked slowly through the bazaar.
Thank you, Chanda. I think you missed a paragraph. You should have started from when I was on the road. When I was on the road. So he has stolen the money and he has come out of he's out of the house. When I was on the road, I began to run. दौड़ने लगे. I had the notes in my way at my waist. कमर में उसने कुछ बांधा होगा, वहां पे उसने पैसे छुपाए. Held there by the string of my pajamas. Oh, why am I guessing? It is written. मेरे पजामा का जो धागा है, जो रस्सी है, उसी में मैंने नोट छुपा लिए. I slowed down to walk and counted the notes. First I started running, then I slowed down and I counted the notes. 600 rupees in 50s. Total 600 rupees. And each note was for 50 rupees. Do a quick calculation. Tell me how many notes he has in his hand. Where did he go then? He went to the station. When I reached the station, because he was trying to get the 10:30 express to Lucknow, I did not stop at the ticket office. मैं ticket office में नहीं रुका. I had never bought a ticket in my life. अरे भाई मैं चोर हूँ. जब मैं चोरी करता हूँ तो टिकट नहीं खरीदूंगा ना. मैं बिना टिकट के सफर करूंगा. करना चाहिए नहीं करना चाहिए? ट्रेन में टिकट चेकिंग होती है नहीं होती?
होती है.
कौन करता है? Who is that person called? What's that one?
TTE.
TTE. Traveling Ticket Examiner. TTE. Traveling Ticket Examiner. Okay. Good. So he seems to be very proud of his life, but dashed straight to the platform. So he did not stop at the ticket office to buy a ticket to Lucknow. He ran straight to the platform. The Lucknow Express was just moving out. Lucknow Express was leaving. The train had still to pick up speed and I should have been able to jump into one of the carriages. It was just starting. It was still slow. All of us have traveled on train. We know that the train doesn't suddenly start moving fast. It starts slowly, so that the passengers who are sitting inside the train, they are not troubled. Also, when the train has to stop, it does it slowly. Once again, there is something, a phenomenon that we have studied in science. We want to avoid that. That is why we use this. We increase, we accelerate slowly, we decelerate slowly.
Push.
What is that phenomenon? It starts with an I.
Accelerate.
In science, we have studied about inertia. If we are sitting and if the bus or if the train starts suddenly, then we will be thrown back. If we are sitting in a fast moving train and it stops suddenly, we will be thrown forward. We may fall down, we may hurt ourselves. To avoid that, always the acceleration and the deceleration is not immediate. It is gradual, it is slow. So the train is still slowly, when he reached the platform, the train was there. It was moving out. It was not fast enough. It was not moving fast enough. And I should have been able to jump into one of the carriages. माने दौड़ के मैं पकड़ सकता था. Carriages is the compartment. But I hesitated. मैं हिचका. For some reason, I can't explain. And I lost the chance to get away. मैं चाहता तो कूद के चढ़ सकता था. But I didn't do that. And I don't know why I did not do that. When the train had gone, okay, so मैं नहीं कूदा, मैं नहीं दौड़ा, मैं नहीं उस पे चढ़ा. चला गया train. When the train had gone, I found myself standing alone on the deserted platform. What is a desert?
जहाँ कोई नहीं.
What is a desert in geography?
Desert is a place where there is sand and it's very hot, humidity.
Hot and sand, no vegetation. Life is very rare. Lack of water. Hot, right? So from that word, we have this adjective, or yes, this is an adjective. Deserted platform means empty platform. जिसको जाना था चले गए. और तुमने भी ये नोटिस किया होगा कि जब एक ट्रेन निकल जाती है प्लेटफॉर्म से तो अचानक प्लेटफॉर्म खाली हो जाता है क्योंकि जितने लोगों को जाना था वो चले गए उस ट्रेन पे. I had no idea where to spend the night. I had no friends, believing that friends were more trouble than help. Very, very, very interesting. A life lesson for all of us. I had no friends. मेरे कोई दोस्त है ही नहीं. और क्यों नहीं है? He is explaining. Believing that friends were more trouble than help. Why is he saying this? Friends are more trouble than help.
Because they would ask things that why did you, where are you going, something.
Yes, correct. So what will be the life of a criminal? What life will a criminal have, even if that criminal is as petty as a thief? अगर हम क्रिमिनल बनेंगे, अगर हम गलत काम करेंगे तो हमारी लाइफ कैसी होगी? क्या हमारे दोस्त होंगे?
नहीं होंगे.
नहीं होंगे. Right? Prachi, Anushka, they are saying we will all be alone. This is another reason why we should not be doing wrong things. Right? So what's happening next? And I did not want to make anyone curious by staying at one of the small hotels near the station. मैं ये भी नहीं चाहता था कि स्टेशन के पास जो छोटे छोटे होटल होते हैं मैं वहां जाके रहूंगा. अगर मैं रहूंगा तो लोगों को शक होगा. लोग सोचेंगे कि ये क्यों है यहाँ पर बिना किसी सामान का. The only person I knew really well was the man I robbed. जिस इंसान को मैं अच्छे से जानता था, सच में अच्छे से जानता था, वो कौन है? उसी से मैंने चोरी की है, उसी को मैंने लूटा है. Anil. Leaving the station, I walked slowly through the bazaar. I think there is a figure of speech here. Leaving the station, I walked slowly through the bazaar. 2 questions. 1, tell me, how is the thief feeling now? Second question, what figure of speech do we have here, if there is any? Prachi is saying the thief is feeling guilty. Okay.
The thief is feeling lonely.
Thief is feeling lonely. Yes. More words, please. Alfia is saying he is in tension. Okay. He's stressed.
He is unhappy that he stole money.
He is unhappy Very good. What else? What other adjectives can you use? How can you use abstract nouns to describe what he's feeling? Prachi is using another word. Huh? Maybe ashamed. Karthik is saying guilt and awful. बुरा लग रहा होगा उसको. Chand is saying helpless. Another word has come from Alfia, upset. All correct. And I think you have described how the thief is feeling much better than I could have explained. Now I'm forcing you, I'm pushing you to think hard and tell me, do you think there is a figure of speech here? Leaving the station, I walked slowly through the bazaar. Imagery. So he's describing, he's saying deserted platform, walking slowly. So when he's saying walking slowly, he's trying to convey to us that, so contrast it with how he reached the station. He ran. Now he is walking slowly. So this contrast tells us that something has changed in his mind. And we are able to imagine a man sad, feeling lonely, upset, awful, walking back from the station slowly at night alone. Imagery. Thank you, Khadija. Thank you, Chand. I'm reading the next paragraph. In my short career as a thief is a career. How nicely put. In my short career as a thief, I had made a study of men's faces when they had lost their goods. The greedy man showed fear. The rich man showed anger. The poor man showed acceptance. But I knew that Anil's face, when he discovered the theft, would show only a touch of sadness, not for the loss of money, but for the loss of trust. We are still talking about the thief. The same thief who at the age of 15 years was almost boasting that he is a successful thief. He was boasting that I know this man, I can steal from this person. He was feeling so happy, he was feeling successful when he stole the money, ran to the station. But now things have changed. He's saying, I had made a study of men's faces. Study of men's faces means I can study and understand what a person is thinking just by looking at the face. And of course, a thief has to do this to know what people are thinking, how awake they are, how attentive they are, to know about them without asking any questions. Teachers also have to be like this. If I can see your face, and if I can read your emotions, if I can read your thoughts, then I will be able to explain to you. The mother is able to read what the face of the child. A thief, he's saying, he had a career. In his career, he made a study of men's faces. Or he's describing different people. A greedy man, agar greedy man ka kuch chori hoga, then he will have fear on his face. Arey, mere paise chale gaye, mera nuksan ho gaya. The rich man showed anger, jo ameer. Arey, mere paise chale gaye. The poor man showed acceptance. Gaya gaya. मेरे पास था ही कितना जो गया. But I knew. So he's saying Anil is neither greedy nor rich nor poor. He's something different. He's saying, but I knew that Anil's face when he discovered the theft would show only a touch of sadness. Anil will be sad. A touch of sadness means a little sad. A touch of salt. जरा सा नमक खाने में डालने के लिए. A touch of sadness. Not for the loss of money. इसलिए sad नहीं कि पैसे चले गए. But for the loss of trust. जो भरोसा था वो टूट गया. And Khadija has so aptly saying he's regretting. Yes, he's regretting. He's regretting that he has stolen from the man who trusted him. He has stolen from the person He himself is saying, I knew really well. उसी को हमने लूट लिया. In the beginning, when I asked you, what do you think? What comes to your mind when you look at this word thief? And all you had to say was no, wrong things, negative things, bad things about that person. We started knowing about this character, the thief character in our story. But his false name is Hari Singh. But now this person doesn't seem so bad. This person seems to understand that he has done something wrong. Right? Yes. Now he is realizing. So what do we learn from here? We are still only halfway through the story. But what do you think we are learning from here? If I ask you, if the story stops here, and if I ask you to write the moral of the story, what will you write? Think, take 5 minutes, draft a proper sentence in your notebook, and then share it with everyone in the chat. I agree when you said we should not break one's trust, because trust once broken, it will be very, very difficult to earn back. Right? And Prachi is saying that we cannot judge a person, the nature of a person, just by how he or she looks, what he or she does. So what Prachi is trying to say is there is more to a person that is visible, any person. And I would go a step further and I would say, once a thief doesn't mean always a thief. कि कभी चोर हैं उसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि हमेशा चोर ही रहेंगे या हमेशा चोर ही रहना पड़ेगा. Everyone can change, because we all have the conscience. We all are capable of feeling, realizing. It's just a matter of accepting. It's just a matter of doing the right thing. So I hope, again, as I told you, I don't know. Prachi is saying it's in our hand to make that change. Yes, it is in our hand. I don't know what is going to happen in the story, but I hope this person who is a thief will no longer be a thief. I hope so. Let us see what is happening. If you agree, I would really like to, I'm very eager to know what is happening in the story. So if you allow me, I will read fast. I will wait for 5 confirmations. Okay. I found myself in the Maidan. So here we have borrowed a word from Hindi. I found myself in the Maidan, the playground, and sat down on a bench. The night was chilly. Chilly means cold. It was early November. Yes, in India, in November, it's winter. And a little drizzle added to my discomfort. Drizzle is halki barish, जो आज हो रही है. नवंबर का महीना, रात का समय, हल्की बारिश. Of course, it's not comfortable. Soon it was raining quite heavily. बारिश बढ़ गई. My shirt and pajamas stuck to my skin. बारिश होगी तो क्या होगी, हम बारिश में भीगेंगे. ये सबको मालूम है, बिना छाते के आप लोगों को आदत है. कपड़ा शरीर से चिपकने लगता है. And a cold wind blew the rain across my face. ठंडी हवा को मेरे चेहरे पर फेंक रही थी. Once again, what is the figure of speech? Then I went back to the bazaar and sat down in the shelter of the clock tower. Clock tower is Ghantaghar. In some towns, old places, there are still these towers. At the top of the tower, there will be a big clock. And usually this is at the center of the city, center of the big bazaar, where people would come, gather, meet, shop, and go. Right. The clock showed midnight. Now we know the time. 10:30 express, long gone. 1.5 hours have gone by. It's midnight. I felt for the notes. I felt for the notes means I tried to feel with my hands कि note है नहीं है कहाँ है. They were damp from the rain. Damp is गीले. बारिश हो रही है, कपड़े भीगे हैं तो नोट भी भीगेगा. कागज का ही तो है. Anil's money. Now he is no longer saying my money. He is saying Anil's money. In the morning, he would probably have given me 2 or 3 rupees to go to the cinema, but now I had it all. हो सकता है सुबह उसने मुझे 2-3 रुपए दिए होते मूवी देखने के लिए. 2-3 रुपए आज के दिन में अगर मूवी देखना होगा तो 150 रुपीज से कम लगता ही नहीं है. बहुत पुराने जमाने की बात है. I couldn't cook his meals, run to the bazaar or learn to write whole sentences anymore. अब मैंने चुरा लिया है उसका सामान. मैं नहीं जा सकता उसके पास वापस कि उसका खाना बनाओ, बाजार जाऊं सामान खरीदने के लिए, या फिर इंग्लिश सीखूं उससे, या जो भी मैं सीख रहा था उससे. I had forgotten about them in the excitement of the theft. चोरी करने के एडवेंचर में मैं भूल ही गया था बाकी चीजें. Whole sentences I knew could one day bring me more than a few hundred rupees. He had talked about this earlier कि अगर मैं पढ़ लिख लूं तो मुझे और ऐसे काम करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. I can achieve anything. हमारे साथ भी ऐसा होता है. वो वीडियो गेम खेलने के शौक में हम भूल जाते हैं कि पढ़ लें तो कुछ आगे बढ़ेंगे. It was a simple matter to steal, and sometimes just as simple to be caught. बहुत छोटी सी बात थी इनके लिए, चुराना और पकड़े जाना. But to be a really big man, a clever and respected man, was something else. सचमुच अगर बड़ा बनना है, सचमुच अगर समझदार और क्या रेस्पेक्टेबल बनना है, तो वो कुछ और ही होता है. वो चुराने से नहीं होता. I should go back to Anil, I told myself. If only to learn to read and write. मैंने अपने आप से कहा. So this story is again, the thief is narrating कि मैंने सोचा उस समय कि मुझे वापस जाना चाहिए. Why? To read and to learn to write. To learn to read and write. The same thief who was proud of his experience. I hurried back to the room, feeling very nervous. Nervous, but hurriedly going back to the room. Whose room? Anil's room. For it is much easier to steal something than to return it undetected. चोरी करना तो आसान होता है, लेकिन उसको वापस वहीं पे रख देना कि किसी को पता भी नहीं चले, that is difficult. And even more difficult is something else. Can you tell me what it is?
To gain a trust.
Okay, something related to stealing. Satyam, your answer is correct, that to gain the trust is very difficult. But specifically in this context, Alfia is saying to give it, to apologize. Correct, Chat. To accept that I have done something wrong, to go and face the consequence, to accept the mistake, to apologize is very difficult. He's not even considering it. He's saying he wanted to just go. जैसे चुपके से पैसे निकाल लिया था, वैसे चुपके से पैसे मैं वापस रख दूंगा. I opened the door quietly, then stood in the doorway. Again imagery in clouded moonlight. So much of imagery. चुपचाप से दरवाजा खोला और दरवाजे पे ही खड़ा हूं मैं. Moonlight आ रहा है. Anil was still asleep. सो रहा है वो. I crept to the head of the bed. Again, I crept to the head of the bed and my hand came up with the notes. मैंने notes निकाले. I felt his breath on my hand. उसकी सांस को मैं अपने हाथ पे महसूस कर पा रहा था. There is a scientific reason why he was able to feel the breath of Anil on his hand. Why? Of course, अगर हम किसी के भी नाक के सामने अपना हाथ रखेंगे तो हवा लगेगी हमको. But there is another reason why he was able to feel the breath. Yes. Where is Anil? Where was the thief? What is Anil doing? What has the thief been doing? Something has happened in the entire story which made it easy for him to feel the breath on his hands. He was out. He got wet in the rain, so his hands are cold, and the breath coming out of our bodies is warm. So it became even more easier for him to feel Anil's breath on his hand. I remained still for a minute. Then my hand found the edge of the mattress and slipped under it with the notes. So he's putting the money back under the mattress. Okay. So he was thinking that it is going to be difficult. लेकिन लगता है कि उसने अच्छे से कर लिया. I awoke late next morning. Late उठे हैं दूसरे दिन. To find that Anil had already made the tea. अनिल ने चाय बना ली है. Generally कौन बनाता था? ये महाशय हरि सिंह जी.
The thief.
But today, because he slept late, so he woke up late and he noticed that Anil is awake and Anil has already made tea for him. He stretched out his hand towards me. हाथ बढ़ाया उसने. There was a 50 rupee note between his fingers. कितने रुपए? 50.
50 rupees.
50 rupees.
50 rupees.
And what was the thief thinking? कि अगर मैं नहीं चुराया होता तो दूसरे दिन सुबह मुझे कितने रुपए मिले होते?
5 रुपए.
नहीं
5 रुपए.
नहीं 2-3 रुपए. 5 रुपए नहीं, 2 या 3 रुपए. Minimum 2, maximum 3. But he is getting 50 rupees. क्या चक्कर है ये? Okay, so there was a 50 rupee note between his fingers. My heart sank. What? Heart sank? दिल डूब गया. अरे कैसे ऐसे कैसे डूब गया? It is in our chest. It can't sink. Heart sank is to become sad. Very, very sad. I thought I had been discovered. मुझे लगा कि मैं पकड़ा गया. सोच रहा है, बोला नहीं. What is Anil saying? Anil is saying, I made some money yesterday. Made some money. Note छापा मैंने.
मैंने earn किया.
Correct. To make money is to earn money. Yesterday, he explained. Now you will be paid regularly. Now everything is coming together. Remember, in the beginning, the thief said, let me work for you. Anil said, I can't pay you. The thief has observed कि पैसे कभी होते थे, कभी नहीं होते थे. Thief has said कि ये तो मुझे पैसे देता नहीं था, लेकिन रहने के लिए फ्री, खाना भी फ्री. Now he is saying, I have made money yesterday. You will be paid regularly. My spirits rose.
क्या हुआ? ऐसा रखा.
Spirits is my feelings, my emotions. They became better. I became hopeful. But when I took the note, जब मैंने वो नोट लिया, I saw it was still wet from the night's rain. वो अभी भी गीला था ना, सूखेगा कैसे इतना जल्दी? वो भी तुमने बिस्तर के नीचे रखा है. Today we will start writing sentences. He said. He is Anil. So Anil has woken up at his regular time. He has made tea for this thief. And he is giving him a 50 rupee note. And he is saying, today we will start writing sentences. What do you think? Anil knows what happened the night before, or Anil doesn't know?
I think he would have known, but he did not.
Why do you say that? Why do you say that, Satyam?
Because the note is wet and he was awake before the thief, and he would have noticed that.
Okay, so I would answer this question as Anil kept the notes under his mattress. When he kept them there, they were dry. Notes don't have legs. They don't have wheels. They cannot walk, run, or drive. Water cannot come under his mattress, but the notes are wet. That means notes were out last night. Someone took them out last night. And that someone has to be this person. So clearly Anil knows. But neither his lips, so even the thief is realizing, he knew, usko pata tha, but neither his lips nor his eyes showed anything. Neither his lips. What can we see on the lips? What does it mean? Neither his lips nor his eyes showed anything. His lips showing means he did not say anything. Eyes showing means his eyes, he was not looking at me angrily. He is looking at me as if nothing had happened. He was talking to me as if nothing had happened. I smiled at Anil in my most appealing way, and the smile came by itself without any effort. इससे पहले 2 बार when he smiled, when he gave a appealing smile, he was boasting that I am a thief. I am so good at what I do. I can smile. I can give an appealing smile whenever I want. Even if I am lying, I can smile. Even if someone is disrespecting me, I can smile. But now he is saying, for the first time with Anil, the smile came by itself without any effort. It's a genuine smile. Both have understood each other. There is something that Anil has done, but it is not written in the story. One action he has done which is not written in the story. What is that? Think. You people are so smart. One correct
He
answer.
did not embarrass the
The answer that both Prachi and Karthik have given is forgive. Anil has forgiven the thief. And that is how we move forward. अगर अनिल भी उसी को पकड़ के बैठा रहता कि क्यों तुमने चोरी की, तब तो ये दोस्ती कभी नहीं बनती ना, वो हमेशा के लिए झगड़ते रहते. So someone somewhere has to forgive. Otherwise, the fights will never stop. We will continue to accuse each other. We will continue to harm each other, hurt each other. And we will make others' life miserable, and we will make ourselves miserable. So for me, in this chapter, in this story, there are 2 lessons for me. One is to forgive. Second one is to believe that everyone can change.